Arbitrary. You don't want to be arbitrary. You don't want to have arbitrary ideas or say arbitrary things, or more importantly, work off of arbitrary decision making. That's not the path towards a better future. I like the word arbitrary. It's got bad connotations, but you can use it in the right context. Say in mathematics, for example, it's a useful tool to say, you got a function, so you want to plug in some arbitrary value and you'll get these arbitrary results. I might be talking about a list of numbers, a vector, in machine learning or something. That's the context that I'm thinking in, at least. And the word arbitrary works because it shows you that, hey, what's in here doesn't matter. All that matters is the fact that it is here. You have something to work with. You've got an arbitrary string of numbers. But when it comes to the day-to-day use of the word, I guess your own personal patterns and behaviors, you don't want the word arbitrary to apply. Maybe if you're doing something for the sake of creativity, you're more than welcome to do something entirely arbitrary, right? For the sake of itself, arbitrary. But if you're making decisions that way, or if you're judging yourself with arbitrary values, then you're, as far as I can tell, leading yourself astray. So what does it look like to judge yourself with arbitrary values? Well, often enough, I see this in the words that we use. And this is an important point to me always, is that the words we use are like a map to the world around us, right? The words matter. The words are like the building blocks of what our reality feels like, right? So if you start judging yourself with arbitrary words and concepts, you lose yourself in this fake maze of arbitrary thoughts. I know I'm throwing this same word over and over and over again. I'm just trying to bring it home, right? I'm trying to explain the word arbitrary without using arbitrary ideas or tasks or anything like that. You can think with arbitrary motives. You might want to say, I love the example. So for a while, I was interested in making an e-commerce site, right? I wanted to get rich quick, right? Do something easy, have a drop shipping store, make tons of money, all automated, right? But my goal, my mission, even the products that I was selling were arbitrary. There's no substance to them. There's nothing there. My goal was simply money, an arbitrary goal, because there's nothing attached to that idea. It wasn't money for the sake of doing something with it. It wasn't money for the sake of, like feeding my family or making a brighter future for somebody else. It was just money for the sake of money, an arbitrary concept. And when it is arbitrary, I'm going to stop using that word starting now. It's just a vapid construct. It's like a cloud in the air. You think it's something you can reach out and touch, but in reality, it just mists around your fingers and it's gone. So I say I want you. I don't know you. When I say I want you to do something, this, that, and the other, know that it usually means I want me to pay more attention to these ideas. Pay attention to the things that have no substance, that feel like they have substance until you really poke a hole through it and realize that they don't. And the way you poke holes through it is simply by asking questions from time to time. Is this real? Is this something useful to me? And why? And if there is no why, well then it might be arbitrary. That was the last one. All right, see ya.